Hey guys, Love from a Leo here. Welcome to the Lion's Den, aka my bedroom. So I wanted to come on and I thought it would be really interesting to just kind of have a chit chat and a little discussion about dreams. And this is obviously just gonna scratch the surface because this is gonna be a continuous thing. But yeah, I want to be more interactive with you guys, and I would love to learn from you guys as well. As far as like spirituality, what your beliefs are, and just kind of see what's out there in the universal frequencies, so to speak. So today I want to talk about dreams, and do you actually use them in your real life? Do you take the signs from them? Do you even have dreams? Everyone has dreams, but do you remember them? Are you in tune with your dreams? Do you lucid dream? What is your stance on the astral plane and astral projections and all of those spiritual things that I love to talk about? Okay. Now, first off, I do want to say, if you would like to comment, please do. I really want to start conversations with you guys. I love being able to talk back to you guys when you guys comment. It's really cool for me because I do want this to be an interactive experience and an interactive channel. Just your Leo friend popping in. I just want to talk to you guys about spirituality things and, probably other things in the future. So, okay. So I'm just going to tell you guys how I am, and then I want you guys to drop down below and tell me what you do and how you do with your dreams, Okay, so personally, I've always used my dreams, even before I knew that dreams, had a little bit of power in teaching you stuff that your conscious mind, wants you to know. But ever since I was little, I would definitely, I wouldn't necessarily use my dreams in real life, but I would definitely get stuck in my dreams, meaning I would try to wake up and I wouldn't be able to, and it would be really scary for me. But that was before I realized I was lucid dreaming when I was younger, because I knew what was going on. I could do things. I was able to talk. You know what I mean? Like, I was conscious in my dream. It's just I didn't realize, all you have to do is wake up, So that would freak me out, first and foremost. Like, I would get so afraid, especially with nightmares, being little. But yeah, I would get stuck in my dreams and it would be terrible. I also had this thing where, and my little brother goes through it too. He's also a Leo, and I had to teach him how to get out of his dreams. It's crazy. But yeah. So that kind of makes me feel like he probably has some of the same things I do, or he's a little bit in tune with his, what do you call those, abilities? I don't really like to call them abilities because I feel like everyone has the power to do it. It's just more people are in tune than others. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I would get stuck in my dreams, and then sometimes I would have the same dreams, and this still happens to this day. Like, I can have a dream that I had when I was 9, but the thing is, they come once a year, or it'll come every other year. There'll be different ones. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I just had a realization in my head right now about a dream that I used to have, but I'm not going to get into that because it's kind of personal. Wow. Oh, and side note, this angel light, yo, I'm going to make a video on it. You guys, get into it. Anyways, so my dreams would be, I would have some of the same dreams happen years later, or I would have one of the dreams come every year. I still have that, and to me, I guess it's just a sign that I need to look into that dream more, or maybe that dream is whenever I'm going through a certain thing, that's the sign to tell me, okay, you're doing the same thing you did at that time. You know what I mean? So I still haven't quite figured out what that is, but I am working on that part. Let's see, lucid dreaming. I used to lucid dream. Sometimes I lucid dream more than others. It just kind of depends on what's going on in my life and how, paying attention I am to it. But for the most part, I have dreams every single night. I've never had a night where I don't remember a dream, which is crazy. When I ask people, they're like, oh, I don't even have dreams. I'm like, you don't have dreams? What do you do when you sleep? To me, sometimes, I shit you not, I'll go to sleep, and I'll be lucid dreaming. Well, to me, it's just regular, because I've always lucid dreamed when I was, in my dreams. But I'll wake up more tired than I was when I went to sleep. I don't know if that happens to a lot of you guys. It's crazy. It's like if I have a dream where I'm doing a lot of moving around, a lot of running, or maybe just, a lot of things, then I'll wake up and I'll be so tired, and it'll just be I did all that sleeping, but I didn't rest, and it's crazy because it's you were sleeping, but it's it's crazy how the astral plane works. So yeah, that's happened before. And please, you guys, let me know if any of these things you guys can relate to, and tell me your stories. Like, I want to know. I want to know. Okay. But yeah, so I've had so many dreams about that. I want to get into actually, like, being able to tap into talking, because I've heard people can talk to their higher self or talk to their ancestors, or at least personifications of like orishas and things like that, in their dreams. And I think that's really cool. I mean, I'm sure I could do it because I do a lot of ancestral work anyway. But I think that would be really awesome. So let me know if you guys have done that before or your experiences with it. But yeah, it's really cool. Now sleep paralysis, that's happened a few times, and it's not fun, like not at all. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, when it's, I researched enough about it to know that I'm okay. So in the beginning, when it would happen, it was terrible. Like, I wouldn't go to sleep afterwards. I would feel like it instilled fear in me, like I felt like I didn't have control over my mind and what I like, my sleeping things, my sleeping, times. I was like, I don't want to go to sleep right now, because then it's really crazy. But yeah, so that isn't cool. We can have a whole discussion on sleep paralysis if you guys would like, and make sure you guys are liking the videos that you guys like to hear me talk about, so I know what you guys want to talk about, so we can have more discussions. But yeah, so that's crazy. Sleep paralysis. What else? Oh, okay. Are any of you guys the type of people to have a nightmare, and then you wake up, and then you go back to sleep, and it resumes right where you like wanted it to end? Like, I felt like whenever you wake up from a dream, you're supposed to be able to like wake up and then that's it. But it's like, no, mommy, like, you go back to sleep and then you press play on the nightmare you were trying to get rid of. And it sucks, because a person like me, I used to get trapped in my dreams all the time. So whenever I would finally get out of that nightmare, I would wake up and I was like, okay, it's just a nightmare. Okay. Then I go back to sleep, and it's like, no, like, you have to go finish this up. It's almost like my dreams are like, no, we're giving you this nightmare so you can see what the hell is going on, so you can figure out what you need to do and like what you need to fix. So the older I got, I realized, and the more research I did, obviously, on dreams and meditation work and stuff, like, I learned what dreams are for. But yeah, so it's just crazy to me how sometimes I really feel like my dreams that I have, it's like whoever, or my higher self, or the universe, or my ancestors, I don't know. Like, I really feel like when I have certain dreams, or especially the reoccurring ones, it's like they do it in times where it needs to be known. Kind of like crystals. You know how you kind of find the crystals that you want whenever they are supposed to be in your life, or you lose a crystal when you're not supposed to have it in your life, stuff like that. But yeah, so it's just crazy how dreams are intertwined with all of that. Now, I know some people like are more intuitive with their dreams than others. I don't know if I'm one of those people, but I do know from a very, very early age, before I knew what divination was, before I knew really what spirituality was, dreams were my way of feeling. That was kind of my little portal, my first way of knowing that it was something more than just what they say, in some books. And you know how they kind of limit what life really is. Dreams kind of showed me like, okay, there might be a little bit something more to this whole thing, because it was just a different world. And the fact that sometimes it got to the point where I would be like, Mom, did this happen? And she'd be like, what are you talking about? And then I realized, no, that was just your dream. So to me, it's like another little parallel something, like, don't quote me on it. But that was like, when I was growing up, it kind of made me feel like, okay, if that can happen in a dream, and I feel like it happened in real life, it's not just it's not just like something you just throw away. For some people it may be, but I really feel like when you start paying attention to your dreams, and then kind of learning what symbolization is, and kind of like, it's not a literal thing in your life, but it can be something that can show you more things in your life, in your everyday wake life, or whatever you want to call it. Because some say we're awake in this life, but then some people say in our dreams we're awake in that, and we're just, like, who really knows what being awake really is. But yeah, it's just really crazy to have experiences with dreams. And then I also heard somewhere, like, if whoever you've seen in your dreams, you've seen them in real life before. So that kind of freaked me out, because sometimes I see people that I don't recognize in my dreams. But I don't know if that's true, but I just like to, find out more information about stuff like that. But yeah, dreams are really rad. I actually do journal down my dreams, the ones that really catch my attention, and the ones that I really can remember, like, a lot. there was a time where I feel like I was special because I could remember my dreams, because I would be that one girl that can remember a dream from like 2 weeks ago. And a lot of people wake up and they forget it. So then I used to think, oh, like there's something to it. There's something to it. Little did I know that a lot of people, like that, it was natural for me. But a lot of people can just meditate, you know, and just deal with certain crystals and get that same thing, you know, and be able to remember their dreams. But it is cool to know, like, some of the things, like, it's true, some people do have more of a tapped in sense when it comes to like metaphysical things. It's just the truth, you know. But I don't feel like there's people who can't do any of it. I just think that there's some people who are just either more along in their reincarnations. I don't know, it's like you're just more far along, even no matter what your age is, you know. Because there's some people who really get it, and that's another reason why I made this YouTube channel, because I really want to find those people who, even if you don't agree with everything I say, I do like to learn and feed off of people who have a mind that's open enough to talk about it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's so hard sometimes to find people who get it, or at least want to be interested in getting it and then talking about it, because I think it's really important. Like, it's life, you know. And whether you believe it or not, science has proven a lot of the things that spiritual people, you know, co-sign. And it's just like what is it going to take for some people to just kind of like understand that this world isn't just what they put in a book, you know what I mean? Like, it's more than that. And a lot of the stuff they got from that book, I mean, it's like a whole thing, girl. But yeah, so I don't really know what else to talk about with this dream thing. This is just me kind of rambling about dreams. But I do want to have like time for us to chit chat about different things. So again, please, if you love me and you love me as your favorite Leo, please leave a comment down so we can interact. That's all I want from you guys. I want to interact. I want to be your Leo bestie, and I want us to be able to talk about things. And especially if you're a spiritual person like me, who's very like I like talking about spirituality things. I like being open about it, but I'm also a normal person, okay? So like, we're gonna get into a whole bunch of different things, you know. Like, I feel like there's that stigma with, if you're spiritual, you have to be a certain way. We're gonna change that, okay? Because I know we're all not the same. Like, we're all different. And especially like if you're a person who's out there and bold and you like to express yourself through everything, chances are you can connect that to spirituality in any type of way. So to me, it's all connected in one type of way, in one type of form, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, that is my little chit chat on dreams. This was not an official video on what dreams are and what they mean. This is just literally me opening up and starting that discussion so that we can talk about different things in the comment section below, and we can have a little party down there so that we can get to know each other a little bit more and, you know, just interact, because I feel like it's really important. I feel like with the internet and things like that, things have changed as far as interaction. And I know it's not in person, but it's really important for me to be able to upload for you guys, but also connect with you guys, because I'm reading for you guys, but I also want to be able to know who you guys are, you know? Like, I don't want to just be reading to like a blank wall. Like, you guys are the fam. You guys are part of the Lion's Den. Like, what do you mean? Like, we have to be able to talk to each other, right? But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If I'm not your favorite Leo, I hope I will be one day. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Ciao.